Shoup is a tow truck driver, a North Carolina tow truck driver who's a self-described conservative Christian. He supports Donald Trump. He was sent to give a woman a ride whose car had broken down Monday, but once he got to her location and saw that her car was covered with a bunch of Bernie Sanders stuff, he had a change of heart. My buddy Joey Hudson and his co-host Martine Wilder yesterday on 94.5 WGTK, The Answer, in the upstate of South Carolina, interviewed Mr. Shoup.
Walk us through how this all started earlier in the week.
Okay, I'll give you the abbreviated version of it. On Monday, a good friend of mine of 30 years called and asked me, hey, would you go get this car for me? It's a customer of mine's car. She's in Asheville, North Carolina. She doesn't have any money. I'll make sure you get paid. Okay, I'll go for you. So I drove to the Asheville area. She was in the southbound lane of I-26. Obviously, I was going north. I saw her in enough time and was able to cut through the big, wide grass median there before the Asheville Mall exit. Pulled up in front of her, backed up, put the bed of my rollback wrecker back to load her car from the passenger side of my truck. You know, the traffic was zooming by. Walked around behind her car and saw all of her Bernie Sanders signs and billboards and all the that type of stuff. And I just knew in my heart I would be mad at myself for weeks if I towed her car. You know, I knew, I said, I'll be mad at myself if I load this girl's car on my truck. I walked up to her door, and I was very polite to her. And I said, ma'am, I'm not going to tow your car today. And she said, well, why not? And I said, well, you're obviously a Bernie Sanders supporter and a socialist, so I think that maybe you should call the government and get your car towed for free.
I had seen this, Ken, and I was going to ask you. So you really told her call the government?
Yes, I did.
That's hilarious.
And no harm, no foul. You know, she was in a great area. She was sitting there with the car running with the air conditioning on. The backup tow truck that I did a little timeline research on my own. The next towing company got there within about 30 minutes, and she was still home in Travelers Rest in about an hour and a half, so no harm, no foul there.